imagine filing a plunder case today and then getting the verdict when you're already retired. In the Philippines, that's actually completely normal. I'm Nana Tamaray.
And I'm Rain Tolentino. This is
How to Get Away with Plunder.
Today, we'll talk about why plunder cases in the Philippines take years and how delay itself becomes the escape route.
So let's start with the numbers. High-profile plunder cases in the Philippines rarely finish fast. Many run close to a decade, and some stretch even longer.
So, bigay tayong examples. Kay Erap Estrada, yung trial ran from 2001 to 2007. That's 6 full years.
Grabe na nagsimula, hindi pa tayo buhay.
Diba?
Diba?
Bong Revilla was indicated in 2014 and acquitted only in 2018. 4 years. Jinggoy Estrada, his PDAF case took 10 years before the Sandigan Bayan made a major decision. And of course, ang pinaka-famous na neck brace girl, GMA Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, detained in 2011 but case dismissed in 2016.
Na para bang sobrang indecisive ng Sandigan Bayan.
Diba?
No? Diba?
Dami nangyayari talaga eh.
Actually, for your information, Sandigan Bayan is designed as a special anti-corruption court. So, it's supposed to work fast. Pero, ba't parang sobrang bagal?
Diba? Na para bang naka-slow-mo sila.
Oo nga. So, plunder cases don't just drag on by accident. Over the years, accused officials and their lawyers have perfected a bit of a toolkit. Kikay-kit in our terms. Kikay-kit. So, here's how it works step by step. Step 1, you want to bury the court in paperwork. So, you want motions to be quashed, you want motions to inhibit, petitions for reconsideration. Each one forces the court to slow down. So, sa kaso ni Revilla, actually, si Estelito Mendoza, his defense counsel, filed last-minute motions to quash in his case. Courts often describe such filings as delay tactics or afterthoughts.
At meron pang isa, medical route. May mga nagpapadetain sa ospital, baka may mga biglang chronic illness. At may mga talagang sabi lang, matanda na. Diba?
Sino nga ba yung matanda na yan?
Wala na siya. Sumalangit nawa.
God bless.
Kung pupuntang langit. Gloria Arroyo spent years in hospital detention until the Supreme Court dismissed her plunder case. While the late Senator Juan Ponce Enrile was granted bail on humanitarian grounds. Pag-usapan lang natin, no? Alam nyo ba na nasa kakaibang era na tayo ngayon?
We are in How to Get Away with Plunder, AE. After Enrile. Dapat may text yon. Yung pa-shiny.
These health reasons might be legitimate, but critics argue that they only buy time.
Another strategy is downgrading the charges. So, pinagmumukha nila na hindi ganun ka laki yung kaso. Hindi siya ganun ka-importante. Major General Carlos Garcia returned 135 million pesos and pleaded guilty to lesser offenses, completely avoiding a plunder conviction. It's legal, pero medyo controversial.
Diba? Suspicious. Sometimes, the delay comes from the system itself. So, nare-reassign yung mga judge, parang na-promote yung mga prosecutors, removed, or replaced.
In plunder, it's normally non-bailable, right? Ibig sabihin nun, hindi ka pwede magbayad para ma-release. But lawyers usually find openings. Weak evidence arguments, humanitarian petitions. As you all know, it worked for Jinggoy and, God bless his heart, Enrile.
And of course, witnesses. When testimonies get recanted or witnesses back out or contradict each other, trials stretch on. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes political pressure, sometimes something else entirely.
Ikaw, like, ano yung perspective? Kasi we were just talking about him, the late Senator Juan Ponce Enrile. Ano yung thoughts mo sa bini-bail out dahil due to old age?
Napag-usapan na natin to last, yung mga past episodes natin, di ba? Parang, ang weird lang kasi ang dami din namang matanda na nasa Bagong Bayan, sa mga, di ba? Na parang, bakit sila nandun? Tapos siya, 'Di ba? I mean, kahit bigyan niya pa ng
Mm.
special treatment man lang, 'di ba? Parang medyo okay pa, eh, basta pasok niyo sa loob. Pero parang
Oo.
hindi niya pinagbayaran at all.
Exactly. I feel like, in a way, if age can be a reason for him to be released, di dapat napakamaraming mga matatanda na release na rin, 'di ba,
'Di
for
ba?
age reasons. Tas biruin mo yon, sobrang tanda nun, mas matanda pa siya sa penicillin, mas matanda pa siya sa microwave oven, mas matanda pa siya
Sa
sa
sliced
sliced
bread.
bread. Oh, 'di ba?
Imaginin mo, 'di ba, dati nung hindi pa siya nabubuhay at nung buhay na siya, ang tinapay natin hindi pa nasa-slice,
Oo,
ikaw pa mismo ang maghihiwa-hiwa nun,
oo. Malamang meron din mga gano'ng katanda na ibang nasa kulungan, 'di ba? Sila ba hindi sila worth it na i-release?
'di ba? I mean, eto nagnakaw sa'tin pero ng malaking pera, pero
Mm.
talagang ang tagal niyang nasa labas, ang
Oo.
tagal niyang nabuhay na parang ngayon ino-honor pa. I mean, deserve ba? Deserve bang i-honor yung mga ganong klaseng tao?
I mean, I feel like obviously it's still important to respect the dead and to respect their memory. But I feel like there's something to be said about the lack of accountability
Mm.
that this case has gotten throughout the years. Na sobrang tagal, obviously.
'Di ba, I mean, ang tagal niyang nabuhay pa, eh, 'di ba?
Mm.
Ito ang last dinosaur natin, eh. Tapos wala man lang nangyari sa kanya na parang wala, hindi na parusahan. Like, parang 'di ba, sabi ng mga tao, natupad na yung wish ni Cara David, ito na, slowly natutupad na yung wish
Oo.
ni Cara David. Pero at the same time, parang nakakalungkot naman kasi hindi naman niya masyadong nadama yung, alam mo yun, yung hindi natin masyadong nadama yung hustisya,
Mm. Totoo. And it really shows you how effective like health and humanitarian reasons are pagdating sa delay tactic, no?
yes.
It's extremely effective. Hospital stays reduce pressure and by years. Kasi yun nga, like paano mo nga naman made-deny yung orders ng doktor, 'di ba? Apart from that, of course, meron ding plea bargains. So plea bargains, yun yung minention namin kanina. They downgrade plunder into lesser charges, sometimes ending the case entirely. And the last one that we mentioned was flooding the court with motions. So even denied motions take time. Courts clogged with paperwork, slow to a crawl. Until eventually, makalimutan yung kaso.
Tama. Kaya compared to other countries, sobrang behind tayo. Nakakahiya ang justice system ng Pilipinas compared to countries like Singapore and Hong Kong. Kasi nahahandle nila yung corruption faster. Not because they're immune to politics, but because their institutions are stronger compared sa atin.
Mhm. In Singapore, the Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau, or the CPIB, investigates quickly, coordinates tightly with prosecutors, and moves without political interference. Hong Kong's Independent Commission Against Corruption, or ICAC, maintains strict timelines and strong political insulation. Sa atin, nasan kaya, di ba?
'Di ba? Sa
Mm.
Pilipinas, merong mga interference, may mga resource shortages, loophole na yung loophole heavy laws create the perfect environment for delay.
Biruin mo, no? Sa atin, kahit sa corruption cases, Filipino time.
'Di ba? Nagbabagal talaga.
Totoo. So justice isn't really just slowed or stopped. When plunder cases take 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, justice isn't just delayed, it's denied.
In our next episode, we look at the law themselves and the loopholes that make plunder so hard to prosecute. This is How to Get Away with Murder. Plunder! Murder?
Plunder?
Mali.
Grabe si murder, guys.
Sige. This is, yun lang? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Sige. Sorry. Murder siya. Analyst? Naiinis ako sa'yo. Okay. In our next episode, we look at the laws themselves and the loopholes that make plunder so hard to prosecute. This is How to Get Away with Plunder.